going to be the foul on London Eli, her fourth. And Davis will go to the line to shoot 2.
So 28-14, can Oakland make a run? Do they have one in them?
Well, I hope not, Marv. We've seen it happen before, so I hope it doesn't happen tonight.
Well, every run up to this point's just kind of been a fast walk. They haven't really been able to put anything together, but that free throw falls as Sinquita Davis nails one. Here comes Blackburn back in, and Coggins with a well-deserved rest. Boy, she has really played her tail off here tonight.
Exactly. Gives 5 points to Davis on the night so far as she goes to shoot her second one.
Second free throw up and good. Got a great little shot.
She does.
Down to 12 at 28-16. Here's that full court pressure. 1-2-1-1. And Blackburn.
Going to be a defensive hold, I believe, Marv.
I believe they got Nichols as she grabbed Brooks as she tried to work across to get Davis.
They got Davis on that. That's going to be her third. And she got a defensive hold there as Brooks tried to get open.
And could have called one right there as well. Brooks does take the inbounds pass. She'll dribble through a double team. Boy, she is so quick. She's all the way to the baseline. Her running jumper, no good. Backside rebound by Ward. And here comes Oakland. That might have been a little bit too quick.
Maybe so.
Randolph throws it right to Marshall. Taken away by London Eli. She'll get back to Marshall. Here comes Lebanon. And Coach Brown's like, hey, slow down.
That's what I was talking about a while ago when I said, you know, they're going to speed it up and shoot a bunch. I was surprised that we were going to do the same thing.
He threw out the stop sign on this one. Here's Eli, top of the key. Works left side to Brooks. Brooks guarded by Nichols. Nichols, they're going to call a foul inside, and I believe Iceland was trying to get across the lane, and Davis had a hold to the back of her jersey, and they're going to call a reaching foul on Sinquita Davis, and I believe that's 4.
That is 4 on her, Mark. We'll get her out of there with 2:52 on the clock, 11 up, 28-16.
So Ricky Roper checks in Sinquita Davis to the bench for the first time that I can recall. 28-16, Lebanon by 12, 2:52 to go here in the ball game. Lebanon ball underneath their own basket. They go inbounds to Blackburn. Your 5 on the floor for Lebanon. Iceland and London Eli, Jasmine Brooks, Ebony Marshall, Kelsey Blackburn, their normal starting 5. Here's Brooks on the right side, guarded by Roper. Boy, and what a battle between McGowan and Marshall. Brooks dribbles in the corner, goes across to Marshall. She'll take it. Her running layup somehow goes, and the foul on King, and I believe that's 4 or 5 maybe.
She counted the bucket, if I can say it. Counting the bucket.
The basket?
Bucket.
It's a bucket or a busket, one of the two.
It's one of the two. And the foul is on 21. They called the wrong thing. Foul on 32. Call it on Nichols.
I was going to say, they don't have a 21.
That's what I thought.
Unless we got the wrong roster, which could be a possibility. Marshall's bonus free throw, no good, and they're going to call a foul or a lane violation. Not sure which.
I think it's a lane violation. I believe Iceland was in the lane too early.
I wondered how she got that ball so quick. 30-16, Lebanon leads by 14 with 2:32 to go. This one's pretty much in the bag. I hate to say that, but at the point production level that Oakland's been at, you know, you got to figure for 29 minutes they've got 16 points on the board, so it's kind of hard to make up 14 and 2.
And they take so long as they commit another turnover.
Randolph travels.
Yeah, their 11th turnover just happened. It takes so long to score down here, and some of that's our defense, some of that's our offense. I think you were right earlier when you said I don't think they can get back in it after 50 time even if we don't score.
Boy, I tell you, Marshall has played a whale of a game. She's got it now in the front court. Had Eli down low. And bounced past the London Eli. She had her choice of the Eli sisters, and that was a great execution. Had numbers. Perfect bounce pass, 32-16. This one's in the books.
I agree with you, Marvin. A great job there by Marshall to create that open layup. What an assist.
Out high, there's King into the ballgame. Got the 4 fouls. Brooks, quick hands that time, but Roper gets the pass. Out high to Ward. Ward over to Randolph. Iceland Eli jumps out on her. A minute 43. Oakland cannot afford to take any time, and that's a straight-up walk. She just jumped the ball, and that'll give it back to Lebanon with a minute 39 to go, leading by 16, 32-16. Here's Blackburn on the baseline. Full court pressure this time by Oakland. Gets it into Brooks. Brooks trailed by Nichols. Nichols reaches in, no foul. Brooks penetrates all the way down. She'll stop and pop from 6 and get the foul from behind finally. And they'll say it's in the act of shooting. Should be.
Should be. I believe. I agree with you. Should be.
Brooks thinks so. She's at the free throw line. Give me some points.
Yep. Going to call it on Ward, too. That's going to be Ward's first of the night.
So 2 shots for Jasmine Brooks. Boy, this one has been kind of salted away. You felt like pretty much since halftime, but you never know after that Gallatin game. But 32-16 now make it 33-17 as Brooks hits the first of 2. Aquarius Huddleston will check in. And Kelsey Blackburn to the bench. Nichols to the bench for Oakland. And Davis back in to run the point.
One statistic you would not believe, Marv.
I would if you told me.
Okay. That's Brooks' first points of the night.
Good gracious.
Yeah.
You're right. I don't believe you. Let me see the scoreboard. That one in and out. Way to jinx her, Coach. Good job.
Well, but she's normally so much there.
Yeah, there's so many things she's done tonight that haven't been in the box score, but I tell you, the points didn't need them tonight.
No, and she does do a whole lot, but, you know, normally she's just a scorer for us. So it surprised me when I looked and saw she hadn't scored.
Here's Oakland, long pass to Davis underneath. Her short jumper is good, got behind the defense, and that's got it down to 33-18. Timeout Oakland. We'll take it with them. 1:22 to go in the ball game. 11-33, Oakland 18. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
I think so, Marv. And I feel good about our Devilettes, the way they played tonight.
And there's that pressure. They broke it again. Up ahead to Iceland Eli. Bullet pass, missed the layup, though. Boy, that was a beautiful-looking fast break.
Wasn't it great? I thought that was a heck of a pass.
And Randolph travels as Ward got it to her on the run, and Randolph caught it and took an extra step. So the turnover gives it right back to Lebanon with 1:12 to go.
How about that pass from Brooks?
Looked good, too, didn't it? It was crisp. Caught her on the run. Brooks, short jumper in the lane. No good. Rebound, Marshall. She'll put it back up, and it somehow travels over the rim, and the foul is called. So a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play. Talk about an exclamation point. That's it.
Exactly. I tell you what, that's Ward's second foul. As Aquarius Halston checks in for Blackburn. And Ebony Marshall goes to the line to shoot one.
Marshall's toss up and good. So Ebony Marshall with a heck of a night on the offensive end.
Got 10 points so far tonight, Mark.
24-19, Oakland holds the rebounding edge, and that's the only statistical category really that they have dominated in, and that's not really been dominating. There's a pass to Roper in the front court, guarded by Huddleston. Go across, boy, a reach in that time by Ebony Marshall. They tried to get it over here to Shenrika Ward. It'll stay with Oakland here, quarter court near side. Roper will inbounds. Your 5 on the floor. Marshall, Brooks, Iceland, London, Eli, Aquarius, Huddleston. Roper nowhere to go. Counts on, finally gets it into Davis. And they'll call a reach in from behind on Brooks. That's a tough call at this stage of the game.
That's exactly right, Mark. But it's not going to be a 1-1, is it?
Only the 4th team foul on Lebanon. 18 fouls already on Oakland. 2 on Jasmine Brooks. King sets a pick out high. They get it into Ward. Out high to Randolph. Back to Roper. 43 seconds and counting. Roper outside Lebanon in zone. 3-2 zone. Davis out high. Tries to get it into King at the free throw line. She'll spin, run right into Iceland Eli. The ball's loose. They finally kick it to Randolph. Down to Roper. She'll take a long two-pointer. And they'll call a push-off underneath as Shenrika Ward put a forearm shiver on the backside of Eli. And they'll call the push-off, and it is a 1-and-1 situation. Should be okay. I wonder if they overlooked that fact. But they didn't.
1-and-1. And Marshall going to the line.
So Ebony Marshall, the beneficiary of that. I thought she shoved Eli. I guess she got both of them.
She is 1 of 2 for the night.
Marshall's free throw up, bounces around, no good. But there's Iceland Eli. Her putback somehow rolls up and over, and Lebanon putting it on here late. 38-18 the score. The lead is up to 20, the largest of the night. 20 seconds and counting. Davis kicks on the wing. Here's Ward. She'll penetrate, and they'll call Brooks for a body bump. My goodness.
Brooks is getting aggressive lately. And that's her second foul with 16.7 seconds to go. 38-18, Mark.
Not a shooting foul, only the 5th on Oakland. They'll go way out high to Ward. Ward guarded by Marshall, kicks to Randolph, 14 seconds. Over in the corner, there's Davis, ball fake, kicks it out to Ward. Top of the key, she'll penetrate, running jumper, wild off the backboard, no good. London Eli had it momentarily, but she knocked it off the bottom support of the backboard. So it'll stay with Oakland. So with 5.2 to go, one more chance to put points on the board. Randolph goes way out high to Ward. Marshall almost has it. Ward will penetrate, loses control, and that's the way it ought to end. Huddleston up ahead to Iceland Eli. Not a chance to get a shot off, but it doesn't matter, folks. This one is history. What a performance by the Blue Devilettes tonight at Campbell Brandon as Hester Gibbs Court sees them put up 38 points to Oakland's 18. Your final score here from Lebanon High School, the Blue Devilettes 38, the Lady Patriots of Oakland 8.